Finest rock.
At Patrick, get the best selection of luxury used vehicles at attractive prices. Appraisers are ready to pay top dollar for your trade-in. It's a Patrick thing. Visit patrickcars.com today.
That's the Patrick promise.
Fast Wi-Fi. You use it to connect just about everything, which means having fast Wi-Fi matters a lot. That's why Xfinity offers gig speed Wi-Fi, the fastest Wi-Fi you can get. That's a
Good morning.
deal for streaming big games, having big meetings.
Good morning. Good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Although we all want to stay in bed. I know I did. It's time to rise and shine. I went to bed early last night too. I got to get me a vitamin. I think it's called DHEA. I am not doing good with this darkness at nighttime that is coming in pretty early. It's crazy. So good morning. Good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning. What did you ask me? Hold on. Oh, thank you. You're catching me on the live. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Good morning. Oh my gosh, you guys. It is. I'm telling you, I really debated about doing a live today. I really did. I really debated about doing an angel reading today. I literally was doing the angel reading and I stopped it. And I was like, I just can't. I don't have it in me today. And then I did it anyway because my angels are like, just do it. So I did it. So I struggled with it. And then I'm like, I'm not going to do a live today because I'm just not feeling it. And they're like, yes, you are. So here we are. So if you guys aren't feeling it, we're not feeling it. What is that? God bless. Oh my gosh. God bless. Say your name. Tammy, I know you're there. You're so cute. I think you did that yesterday, and I said your name yesterday. So welcome, Tammy. I appreciate you being here. I think you're absolutely amazing. I just love it. So thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Even though, you know what? It's funny, too, because I'll tell you, when the angels come in and they start channeling, the vibration, it totally changes. But I know for a fact, like, I am really affected by this, the seasons changing. Even though this is my favorite time of year, I used to be, and it's a long time ago, my pituitary gland does not produce a particular, not vitamin, I don't know what the heck it is. The word is not coming out of my mouth. What are we missing a lot of the times? I don't know. Anyway, I think it's called DHEA. And it's where when it gets dark out, your attitude changes. Oh my God, why can't I think right now? I'm telling you, my brain is crazy. I gotta put these lower. This morning, let's get the party started. Look at you, sweetheart. Let's get the party started is right. Oh my gosh, what is the word that I'm looking for? I can't even think. I can't even think right now, you guys. It's like my brain is completely blank. Like, I don't even know what to even talk about. But anyway, I feel like I need to go and get that. So I'm going to the vitamin shop today. And I am going to see what kind of vitamins that I can get so that I can get myself back together again. Because I'm really struggling. It's struggling with getting dark early. And it's dark out when I get up in the morning. I can't handle it. And I noticed, the rain has come in. A couple of days ago, it was bright and sunny outside. We didn't have any rain, and my whole outlook changed. So I know I'm missing that kind of whatever that is. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Oh my God. You know what? It's like, when you're going through like menopause or you're missing something. I wish vitamin D. I tan like 3 times a week. So it could be vitamin D, but I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I can't even think right now. The words are not coming out for me. But either way, I'm going to the vitamin shop today and I'm going to say, fix me, help me. Maybe serotonin. I don't know. But like last night, I think I went to bed. It was after 7 o'clock. I was watching something on TV and I was like, girl, just go to bed. And I did. I went to bed and it was early, very early. And when the alarm started going off this morning, I was like, nope, not getting out of bed. So I didn't get out of bed until after 6 o'clock and had my coffee and lemon. And I do have a 5-hour with me, so I'll probably be taking that not too long from now. But yeah, it's crazy. I just want to sleep. When it's cloudy and dark like this, I just want to be wrapped up in my own little cocoon. Mercury retrograde, it's messing with all of us. I'm trying not to fall into that, but I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right. I'm trying to avoid the whole thing with the Mercury retrograde. But I've noticed that either, for the most part, my energy has been kind of low. It hasn't been like really high. But again, when you put yourself out there as much as I do, you've got to regroup. You've got to bring it all back in. Get a hold of me. God bless Tammy. My neurologist, told me, get a hold of me. I don't know what that means, sweetheart. God bless you, though. I love you, Tammy. I don't know what you're trying to say to me. The neurologist told me, get a hold of me. I don't know what that means. You know what, though? I still keep oh, my God. When somebody's going through I don't even know. I can't even think the words. I want to say something, but my words are gone. And I cannot say it. You know how when you're missing certain vitamins, your body is not producing? Why can I not think of the words? The words that I want. Like there's things that you're missing there, your body's not producing. I cannot think of the word. I don't even know. It's weird. I want to say it, but it's not coming out. Ugh, oh my goodness. So, anyway, what do you guys want to talk about? We could talk about whatever it is that you guys want to talk about, because I'm telling you, I'm drawing a blank here. My brain is just here, and the angels want me here. Good morning, hello, for whatever reason. And so here we are. Vitamins. Most of my brain's vitamins. Yeah, I think it's the DHEA. I think I need to go and get that, and I will go and get that. And that will kick in. It'll take a couple of days to kick in, and then I should be good. But I feel like the seasons are changing very quickly. There's a lot of things that I need to do or I want to do, and I just don't have the energy for it. Good morning. Good morning. So I don't have the energy for it. Last week I was starting with a little cold, and I was able to get rid of that because of courtesy of TikTok and their little recipe with grapefruit and lemon rinds, which was good. I still have some, but I don't know. It's so weird. So good morning. We're rising and shining. You know what I really want to do? I wanted to take the day off of work. I wanted to call in sick, but then of course, when you call in sick, you actually then get sick. So I couldn't do that today because for some reason, I can never just call in and just appreciate it, even though I have sick days. Because then I always feel like I am failing my responsibility, so I can't do it. But I really just want to go and be in a forest preserve right now. I want to go and walk. I want to look at all the leaves. I want to smell the sweetness of the trees, because you can smell it in the leaves. It's just like, I love that. Or the burning leaves, I love that as well. I just love the way it smells. And just the warmth of it all. I've got a grandbaby coming in a couple of weeks. I haven't seen the kids lately. Sweet, fighting a cold now. Oh my God, sweetheart. Okay, so this is what I did. It's on TikTok. It's like the chloroquine recipe, right? So it is, I got 3 grapefruits and then 5 lemons. You just take the rinds and then you put in, spring water that goes right above, the rinds right there. And then you are going to boil it, and then you simmer it for like 3 hours, and then you let it cool for 3 hours, and then you make sure you put it in a glass jar of some sort. And then you take either a couple of tablespoons of it, but I was doing shots of it. I was drinking it. I was doing it in the morning and the afternoon. I also have olive leaf capsules that I was taking, as well as cranberry capsules that I was taking. And I'm still doing the cranberry and the, oh my God, my face is itchy. cranberry and the olive leaf. And I did it religiously for 7 days. And I'm telling you, I feel 1,000,000 times better. Good morning. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. So yeah, and I felt 1,000,000 times better. I also listened to my body and I rested and I went to sleep when I was supposed to. I still worked the work week, but I would get up when I got up and then I went to bed. I took 5-hour, emergency. I drank a lot of emergency, which I still have at my desk, so I will be drinking that as well today because it also helps with some energy, but stuff like that. And I literally did that, and I'm telling you, it really did not settle in because I deal with asthma, right? I deal with it, and so I felt like something was sitting on my chest, the top part of my chest, so I knew whatever was trying to brew, it was going to start to get into my lungs, and so I'm telling you, that concoction worked like a charm. So I will definitely tell you guys that. I don't know how to get a hold of you. Oh, well, you can go to my website, and I think you can click on it up in my profile, and it's just RitaRealTalk.com. And you can go to the products, and I have my readings on sale. So just click on that, and then you can go ahead and get a reading from me. And I will call you. I will contact you to schedule the time for us to do that. So thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, and I can definitely do that for you. I could do a reading for you. And the readings are an hour, and you get a lot out of it. So I do a lot when it comes to the readings, and you'll really appreciate it because whatever has to come up comes up. I had Reiki done last week and I feel amazing. That's awesome. I too have been doing Reiki on myself. I am a Reiki master. I have been doing Reiki. So yes, absolutely. I've been doing a lot of energy work on myself as well. So sometimes though, you do need intervention with somebody else doing it for you, so you're not always doing it yourself. I will try that for sure. Yes. Yeah, I did it right away. So I was letting it go because there was a lot of people who were getting sick, and a lot of people were saying how, that they were getting COVID, but they weren't sure. People are nervous about that stuff. I was even nervous about it, trust me, because I was like, holy cow, if I get that. So I just did it, and I made it up, and I did what I needed to do. So absolutely, 100%. But energy work is amazing, and it absolutely does work. So I would put my hands as I would call in my angels, my healers, Reiki. I also do Chios energy, and I would have my hands like all over and doing the energy work on myself too. So I don't spend a lot of time doing that, but for the most part. But usually when I call in, like even right now, just talking about the energy, talking about Reiki, it comes right up. So for me, it just automatically starts happening. But sometimes you definitely need it from somebody else so that you could just relax and not have to worry about anything, and you could just allow that healing to come through. So, but I did give myself grace, and I did give myself the time that I needed to rest, because that's exactly what I needed. So I'm not somebody who's going to push. When I've done that in the past, it never works out for my highest good, because your angels will knock you on your ass. So I make sure that I listen to my own intuition and do what I need to do. I had a husband and wife perform Reiki. Oh my gosh, that had to have been amazing. That had to have been amazing. I bet you that was phenomenal. Oh my God, lucky you. It's not even luck. It's exactly what you were drawn to do. So I think that's absolutely amazing. You listen to your intuition for that. I think that's amazing. That's a great power couple. Wow. I can only imagine what that must have felt like for you. Actually, what they're letting me feel is that you had swirls of energy throughout your entire body. All right, Tammy, we'll see you later. Have a great day. Mwah. So that had to been amazing to experience. That is phenomenal. Northern Illinois. I'm in Northern Illinois. Oh, you'll have to let me know. So you can DM me, or you can let me know here. It's up to you. because I am in northern Illinois. I'm in Fox Lake, Illinois, so I'm as north as they come. I am still new at this. How do you do Reiki on yourself? Oh my God, I know. Oh, you know you am. What you do is with Reiki, so it doesn't matter how new or old you are, you already have all those symbols because you've been attuned to it. So the symbols are already there for you. You just call in your the Reiki symbols like you normally do, and you do it on somebody else. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to put your hands over the areas that you need help with. State line Reiki. Oh. Can you DM me that? Because by the time I get to work, I'm going to forget that. State line Reiki. I'm going to have to look at that. So when you call in the symbols, you are able then to put your hands over different parts of your body, or you're just, allowing all that energy to come in. You're just relaxing, have relaxing music, use some sage if you need to. I don't know what TTSVM means. Yes, of course. Thank you, sweetheart. And then you just allow that energy to come through your body. You'll feel the difference. You'll feel the energy. You'll feel the energy all around you, and you just relax. And if you fall asleep, that's okay, because it's still going to be working. And when your body is done, because this is literally coming from, your angels. This is coming from your Reiki masters. This is from the energy. And so we are just the empty conduit. We are an empty vessel. So you are then able to do the work for yourself, but through them as an empty vessel. And when it's done, it's done. So, and then also I did soak in Epsom salt on Sunday. So I also was taking care of myself as well. So this is something where when you do this kind of work, you're able to really give yourself a healing. But it's also fun to have it done by somebody else as well, because then you're getting, their input, their energy. Your angels are there, their angels are there. Everybody is working together to get that going. Sharon saying, thank you very much. I don't know what that's about, but you're welcome. Oh, thank you so very much. Okay, gotcha. Thank you very much, Sharon, for that, because I don't know what that stuff is. I don't think that fast. When I'm channeling, when I'm doing all that kind of stuff, I am on it 100%. But when it comes to like the acronyms and stuff like that, I'm like, I have no idea. But thank you. Now I get it. So thank you, Sharon, for that. Thank you very much. You're welcome, sweetheart. So with the Reiki energy, that is how you can do it. Even like with the meditation, you can call in your Reiki masters when you're doing meditation. It's kind of like the same thing as well. Epsom salt bath too. Oh my God, that is amazing. I love that stuff. You know what? And just sitting, and I got the water as hot as I can tolerate it. And then of course I have to keep filling up my tub because the water slips out. And the water was really piping hot. You could just see the steam coming off the water on Sunday. And it really did. It felt amazing. And I just allowed it in. I had a white candle. I also had my Palo Santo stick. And I was burning the Palo Santo and breathing in the Palo Santo when I was doing my bath as well. It was good. I enjoyed that. It was absolutely amazing. I really gave myself that moment. And then that day, because I do a charcoal plastic, where you peel that off your face. I did that for my face on Sunday. I really took care of myself on Sunday. And so these are things that when you do some of these practices, that you just take time out for yourself. You turn off the phone, turn off the social media, listen to music, or do whatever it is that you need to do. And that is what you just take time for yourself. I lit 3 candles and called my guides in. I think that's awesome. Yes, I'm saving money up to do the Reiki session. I know. I love this stuff. I mean, it's wonderful. I've had a husband and wife come in, and I've done, when I do Reiki on people, this woman she's a really great client of mine, and so she brought her husband in, and so we did, individual readings, as well as we then did Reiki. It was unreal. And when the energy comes in and you're working with other people's angels, it's just amazing how it works out. the energy is phenomenal, because then when you're also doing Reiki on somebody else, you too are getting that healing. You too are getting all of that. And I don't know. I just love it. I do. I love it. I think it's absolutely amazing. So whenever you can get an opportunity to do Reiki and have that session done on you, absolutely do it. It's one of the most relaxing. I also have shaman rattles. I have a shaman meditation stick as well that I use on people. And I use the rattles. I use, there's like different types of rattles that I use as well. A rain stick I have, a shaman rain stick. So these are things that I incorporate these items into my Reiki healing, and it really is amazing. I also will do with the meditation stick, it's got a dream catcher on it, and it will help to clear and let go of any kind of negativity. So it sets the stage for healing and inspiration. Whatever messages you need to receive, they come in pretty quickly. So I love it. I love the way I do things. And I'm always being taught by my angels to incorporate something new in everything that I do. Oh my gosh, you really had a time. I really need to check that out. I think this is time for me to get a little tender love and care for sure. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I think that's amazing. I cannot wait to figure that out. So make sure that you DM me so that I can do that. So what else do you guys... So even like with today's reading, right? So they're bringing that up a little bit. We are all on the right track. It doesn't matter how you're feeling. It doesn't matter what's going on inside your world. It doesn't matter if your energy is high or energy is low. It doesn't matter if you're fighting any bugs or germs. Everything is literally working out the way it's supposed to. I was there for over 3 hours. I love that. You know what? I love that. And I love that you said that, because I know then they're the right people for me. Because when people deliver that way and spend time, then you know you are working with, people who are doing it. Everybody's doing it for the right reasons. But I love it when people over-deliver, because I over-deliver. And I'm always looking for somebody who is giving of their energy as they are, as I am. I love that. He changed my life for the better. Aw, thank you, sweetheart. You are so sweet. You are so sweet. So with today's reading, just know that we're all on the right track. It doesn't matter what's going on. You just have to continue to listen to the conversations that are being said around you, the different types of communications. So this whole thing about, Reiki, and we're talking about energy work, I know that I'm supposed to go and have that done myself, because I need to receive and have some tender love and care myself, and then people, I don't know, I'm just gonna move forward. Some people are tricky. So yes, absolutely, 100%. And I love that. I love when we can find people who are like that. So I think that's absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to figure that out. I also want to go to a salt cave. I've been to one a few times, and I miss that. So I really want to breathe in, because it's all Himalayan salt. I want to breathe that in. It's very relaxing. You do that for like an hour. You're just in the salt and just really absorbing all that healing properties, which I love. Yes, you too. I love it. I have Himalayan salt lamps all over my apartment. I think I've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. 3 big ones and 2 plug-ins. So I have 5 of them. I love them. I think it's amazing. I'm telling you, I have air purifiers, Himalayan salt lamps. I do the Epsom salt baths. I do a lot of saging, Palo Santo. I have oils. There's a lot of different things that I have that I utilize all the time. Salt caves. You can do a search. So go on Google and search for Himalayan salt caves near you. And there's a lot of different places that will have these they're caves. So they have a property that they will then bring in big chunks of Himalayan salt, and then, Himalayan salt. And the Himalayan salt, I don't even know the poundage of it. It's got to be tons. and they have it on their walls, they have it on the floor, then they bring in the chairs, there's lighting, but you breathe in all this salt, and it's very healing. It's very relaxing, very healing. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I love it. And so I've been to them. There's quite a few in Illinois. You just have to look on Google for Himalayan salt caves. A lot of metaphysical people will know about it because it's a really good modality. There is not a claustrophobic feeling in it. No, not at all. Because it's a big cave. That's lit. You know, it's got orange glow, and it's just very relaxing. So you don't feel claustrophobic on any level. It's not like the walls are caving in on you. It's not that way at all. And so I know what you're saying, but it's not like that way at all. You are... Himalayan salt is very relaxing. It's mind altering a little bit, because as soon as you walk in, it's as if you've had years of stress just melt right off your shoulders. So, and that's what will happen for you, because that's what they're sharing with me right now. They're giving me that feeling of, if you ever walk into a Himalayan salt lamp or salt cave, you will have literally years of stress just melt right off your shoulders, because that's the sensation. That's what they showed me just really quickly if you walk into one. So I would highly recommend that. Deprivation Tanks. Oh, I know. I was just talking to somebody about that the other day. Yes, I've been in one. When I went to college, when I tried going to college, I was doing a psychology class, and we had to go into those tanks. And I did. I loved it. Loved it. Loved it. I don't know what it was. I mean, it was dark. If somebody's claustrophobic, that may be a problem for you. But it's like this tomb, and it's got the water, and you float on it. It's dark, but it is so serene. It is so wonderful. I loved it. And the time went like that. Man, I loved it. I loved it. I can see myself in it right now. I even know the bathing suit that I was wearing at that point. It was black, and it had some colors right at the top, really bright colors. And it was amazing. I absolutely love that. I love that you just brought that up. Thank you so much for that, because that too was extremely relaxing. And people don't realize that even though you may be claustrophobic, it teaches you to just breathe and learn how to be with yourself. Because when people are claustrophobic, when people have these kind of fears, it's because they've experienced something in a past life. They've brought that energy into this life, and it's time for them to heal from it. So you have to allow yourself to relax, learn how to be with yourself and relax, and be with the relaxation. And when you are listening to your breath, breathing, it relaxes you. I love it. I mean, I wear a CPAP at night when I go to sleep, and even with that breathing sound, I fall right to sleep. If I don't have it on, it takes a while for me to fall asleep. But then when I do have it on and I'm listening to my own breath, it just comforts me, and I fall right to sleep. Fall right to sleep. I love it. It's amazing. I love that you just brought that up. Thank you for the deprivation tanks. I love that. I can't believe that you just brought that up. So that's something else I'm supposed to be doing, because that's then conversation number 2 that I had with somebody. So you're the second conversation. But yes, that is something where you get to get connected with yourself and just be with yourself for an hour. And you know what? When you start to really, it's like doing mirror work. And when you are nose to nose, eye to eye with yourself, and you are just staring into your eyes, you see the pupils open up, and you're able to do stuff like that. Do I have favorite crystals? I love amethyst. I love quartz. I also love oh my gosh, my words are disappearing. The orange orange one. What is the orange one? I have a lot of those. I have the heart quartz. I have a tourmaline. So yes, I love those. I have those. And I also have a lot of other crystals that I have and that I'm called to or drawn to. This one is with me in the car. This one was at my office because, again, I have a whole bunch of them. I can't remember the name of it. And my angels are like, put this in the car with you. So this is with me all the time in the car. And so I love that one. I also have a bag of a whole bunch of them. So I get a lot of crystals. Whatever you're being drawn to, whatever you're picking up, that crystal is calling you. So whatever you're being drawn to or something's catching your eye, that's the crystal. And right now, for whatever reason, my words, as soon as I want to say something, it literally is escaping my mouth. So I don't know what's going on or why that is happening, but it is. But my advice to you is this. When you are looking for crystals, even if you're looking for them online, you could buy them online, but whatever crystal is grabbing your attention that somebody's like shining a bright light on, or if you're at a store that sells crystals or a whole, metaphysical store, and you are being drawn to a crystal, you're touching the crystal, that crystal has just chosen you. So that's the crystal for you to purchase. So that is something and then you can look up the name, learn about it, and then you're going to realize why that was brought to your attention and why you needed that crystal. Chameleon. Oh. Is the orange one chameleon? No, I think it's not chameleon. I can't think of it right now, but it's not chameleon. But that's the stuff. Yes, Sharon, your rock was called to you. Absolutely. So when you're being drawn to pick up rocks or pick up something, yes, that is being drawn to you. And for whatever reason, it has a healing property for you or a calming property that will help you to do what you need to do, or it's going to help you move forward. Especially with rocks that are very, very smooth surface. Those are more or less like worry rocks. Orange from the Sacral Chakra. Yes. Sacral Chakra. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Do you think? If you're being drawn to it, it doesn't matter if it's a novelty store or not. It really doesn't, because crystals are crystals and crystals have their healing properties. So it doesn't matter the type of store that it is. For whatever reason, that person who owns the store was called to sell them. So if you're in a novelty store and you're being drawn to those crystals, absolutely. Yes, they all have healing properties. They all have healing properties. And once that crystal finds you, then it connects to your energy and then it does what you need to do. Sometimes people do not have a lot of money to spend on crystals. And so wherever they can find them, that's in those places on purpose, because that's what they're drawn to. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Light. Yeah, I love those. I used to have a subscription to somebody who sent me crystals once a month, but then my credit card, I didn't replace it because my expiration date was over, and I have not picked it up back. And I miss it because I always got a bag of crystals, oil, something, and that's where I get a lot of my crystals from, and they're always what I've needed. What crystals is move for change to moving forward? You have to go and look at your crystals. You have to go and look at your crystals. They're not going to let me. I don't know the names of the crystals. I only know when I get them. But crystals are a very personal exchange. Very personal exchange. Whatever is for me is not going to be for you. And crystals have multiple meanings. They have multiple uses. So there's a lot of different things with crystals. I mean, it's hard to even learn about crystals and know everything about crystals because there's so many different types of crystals that will kind of do the same thing. It's what you are being called and drawn to. It's the magic. So you have got to look them up or go into a store and just spend some time with the crystals, and you are going to figure out what you're being called to because the crystals are calling you. And so this is something that you've got to learn on your own. You really can't be taught by anyone. And I know there's a lot of people who teach crystals. I understand, and I'm not saying anything about them at all. Trust me, because everybody has their modality. Everybody has their thing. But what I have found for myself is that when I am being called to a crystal, and I look up what the crystal is, that is something for me. It's specific to me for what it is that I am going through and what I am doing. And if you look at and you read the descriptions of the cards of the crystals, you're going to realize that there's a whole bunch of different crystals that are doing a lot of the same things, but then there's other things that they do as well. You just have to figure out which works for you. And that crystal, that it's like going and getting angel cards, right? Or tarot cards or whatever card is drawing your attention, wherever it feels like there is a spotlight on a deck of cards, that's the card for you. It's the same thing with your angel card or your crystals. It's the same principle. You've got to go with what is drawn to you, and that is how you learn more about those crystals, because there's so many different ones and they do so many different things that, and it doesn't matter how big or small the crystal is, it's still going to do the same thing. Like, I have a bunch of pyramids. I'm drawn to pyramids. They have a lot of levels, different levels of different types of crystals. Love them. I have them everywhere. So I have them at my office at work. I have them at my office at Just Read a Real Talk office. I have them at home. They're everywhere. So I'm always drawn to the pyramids. So I have the rocks as well as the pyramids. So these are things that you just have to look at and figure out for yourself. And that's, I know it's not a lot of help, but I promise you, when you learn things on your own like that, that information sticks, and then you're getting what it is that you absolutely need for yourself, which I think is awesome. So this, my friends, that's how that works. And I love it, how it works. Because then you learn a lot for yourself. I get confused when it comes to, I gotta go in raw versus smoothed over. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's raw or smoothed over. It doesn't matter, because the property is the property, and whatever you're being drawn to, it's going to work for you. So it doesn't matter if it's smooth or raw. It doesn't matter. When it's smooth, that means it was in somebody else's hands and it was created to be shiny. So this here is shiny. This is smoothed over. I also have an app on my phone that I pay for that will tell me which ones they are. You're welcome, sweetheart. So raw or smoothed over, it doesn't matter. My store has signs. Sell not sure how much is true. Wait, my store has signs on everything. They sell... Oh, signs on everything. You mean, what do you mean? Like little cards that tell you about the crystal? Because there's a bunch of cards that will tell you about the crystal. And so, or, I mean, like I said, I do have an app on my phone. And then when I put the stone in front of me, I'll know which one that is. You guys as well. I just love you guys. You guys have an amazing day. All right, sweethearts, I really got to go in. Thank you for today. Thank you not holding me to the fire because my energy is low. But this was amazing. This was so much fun. I love you. I hope you guys all have an amazing day. Bye.